I'm an avid daydreamer, and I bet you are too. You clicked on this video because you wanted to stop daydreaming. So in 2025, I decided to just stop daydreaming and just start living my best life. I was just going out, having fun, doing all the things I wanted to do, ticking things off of my bucket list. I was living my best life. It's January, February time. It's very cold, so I don't want to go out. But now I'm literally just going for what I wanted to do. And I feel more refreshed. I feel less anxious because I'm actually doing what I want. So if you really struggle with daydreaming, whether it be small tasks, like doing the laundry, imagine yourself doing chores, or whether it be daydreaming about your dreams, aspirations, and goals, here's the advice I'm going to give to you to help overcome that. Because sometimes I do struggle with it, but I snap myself back out of it to keep me going and not give up and just keep myself going. There's a term called maladaptive daydreaming, where it's like you constantly daydream and you do chronically, and there's just daydreaming in general. And you probably do this because I know for myself, you just watch other people's lives. Sometimes, I wouldn't say you daydream, but sometimes you just doom scroll to kind of cover up for your daydreaming. And then sometimes daydream. Sometimes I'll do when I'm listening to music, like when I'll be on a bus to school, I'll just daydream, listen to music, and I'll just be in another dimension, other world, and I absolutely loved it. But that can lead you to having a false reality. And because you're getting the feelings from this daydreaming that you're having, you stop doing what you need to do in reality. So I know Charlie Morgan, he's like I think a CEO, and he's a CEO. And he talks about how, let's say you want to go out, your friends are busy, but you really want to go out and just have the feeling of like being with friends, laughing. So because you can't get that because all your friends are busy, what you do instead is you watch videos of like people being with their friends, having fun, talking and laughing, like on TikTok. You look at the activities they're doing because that's what you lack in life. So you try to find something that's more easy to access because that's what you lack. I feel like you do that with daydreaming. So because let's say you're doing small chores, you might have to do laundry. You decide to daydream it so that you don't have to put the effort to do it. Or if it's a goal that you want to achieve, you start daydreaming about it because you just want to be seen with it. You don't necessarily want to put the effort in. So that's where the problem occurs. You need to start putting the effort into it because that's why you're daydreaming, because there's just a lack. Especially if you don't have access to things that can help fulfill that feeling of lack, like watching videos of people having fun. If you don't have access to that, you might just daydream about it. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. And I did this in the past, like when I'll do foodie TikTok videos, I did my old YouTube fashion videos, I just kind of daydream and think about, I'll do like this, I'll do like that. And it kind of linked into like overthinking. It was how I did it. And then I eventually did it. And then I realized that the reality of it and the non-reality of it was just so much more different. And I was like, all that time I spent just daydreaming and thinking about it, I've just wasted so much time. And it would have been more fulfilling and better to just do it, because as I wasn't doing it, just thinking about it, I was just getting anxious because I was just not putting action towards it. I was just not doing it. That's why I was being anxious. That's why I was having fear of being seen, fear of failure. So you need to stop daydreaming to prevent such feelings from making you feel that way, to pursue what you need to do, or just take actionable steps. Because of this, it can cause you to feel regret and feel like you've wasted time. And that cycle will just keep continuing if you don't stop daydreaming. You just look back and be like, oh, I regret it. I've been wasting time. And it will make you feel terrible. Honestly, don't do it. Don't continue doing it. The way that's helped overcome this is by setting the day. So start doing things. Start becoming, if it's like a big dream that you have, a goal, instead of daydreaming about it, just start doing the things that you would do to become that person. So let's say you want to be healthy, or you want to be a YouTuber, then start acting in a way and living your life in a way that will help you become a YouTuber. Just take those actionable steps to become a YouTuber. So after watching like YouTube research videos, then actually take action to rate those videos, look for topics on them, and actually create a script for it and record it. The way that I set my day is that I make sure to get up early, take a shower, get some food, and then go straight into YouTube, like video scripting, content creation, or just the day before have like a list of things that you need to do, because that helps you like set the day and stops you from wanting to daydream about it, because it's just easier to do that. It makes your brain feels like it's safer to do that. But instead of doing that, you're actually doing the steps needed to become or achieve what you want to achieve. By doing that, you, towards the end of the day, you'll probably feel like, oh, I don't really need to daydream anymore because that's not something that I like. Do you get what I mean? Do you know what I mean? If it's something small, we'll daydream about doing the laundry, cooking, then I would avoid things that will influence you to daydream. So this can be like doom scrolling, just laying around doing nothing all day. I know creating a list will be good, like of things that you know you need to do, like, oh, I need to do laundry. And maybe putting the laundry basket in front of your bed so that you can't avoid it and you know I need to do laundry. Or making sure you buy your groceries the day before and put it out on the countertop in front of, like, in the kitchen so that you can see it and know that you need to cook dinner, okay? Cook dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever, instead of daydreaming about it. So find ways to prevent yourself from avoiding it and daydream instead of actually doing it, because essentially you're just wasting time. I know some people do it because they just genuinely enjoy it. It's just fun and it's just easier. So by taking action and encouraging yourself to avoid these triggers to daydream, if you start wanting to achieve the next goal, it can make it feel fun and reduce anxiety because you're facing your fears, or you're not coping by daydreaming instead of facing reality. And slowly, if you keep doing that, your brain will start to think, you know what, I love daydreaming, or it was easy to daydream, but I'm starting to realize that actually doing it is easier, or it's not as hard as I thought it would be, or it's just as fun as daydreaming. So you're slowly just training your brain to take action towards the things that you want to do. And also, I understand, I was like an avid daydreamer, especially when I like listen to music, especially on the bus, or like sometimes when I'm in a car, I'll be like in La La Land. Sometimes seeing myself dance in a music video. I feel like everyone does that, okay? But honestly, reality is so much better. Like, so join me in reality. Honestly, you can do it, and you're not the only one. Everyone daydreams. But that was my video. I just wanted to let you know, because honestly, I think it's prevented me from doing a lot of things, and just, I feel like that's prevented me from doing a lot of things, me daydreaming instead of actually doing the things I want to do. And it's made me regret it so much. So I don't want you to regret it, yeah? So start today, because starting today is better than starting tomorrow, but starting yesterday would have been better. So start today. I do self-improvement content, I post every week. If you want to keep subscribed and keep posted, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.